Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to put a few of my thoughts together on beginning a training program or starting exercise for beginners. You know, we all know that exercise and regular training has great benefits, particularly for even reversing the effects of sedentary living, reducing the chances of metabolic diseases, and especially in times of this, current crazy pandemic, we want to boost our immunity. And the official party line is stay indoors, but what people aren't telling you is you need to exercise, you need to get stronger, you need to be a little more resilient, you need to get outside, we need vitamin D from sunshine, we need to eat properly, we need to get adequate sleep, we need to drink our water, we need to eat healthy foods, and that's what you need to do to protect yourself. People look at me and they say, well, it's easy for you, Greg. It's easy for you because I see what I do on social media and stuff. And I would argue, yeah, maybe it's easier now because I'm conditioned to it, I'm used to it, I know what my capabilities are, and I'm adapted to it, so I look forward to my training, I enjoy it, it raises all my endorphins. It's almost like, moving meditation for me. I really love it. But in the beginning, it wasn't always that way. It was not always easy for me because I had to start somewhere, and I started later in life. And some of you, well, a lot of you may know my story, but I wasn't even athletic or fit. I wasn't even a well person, okay? I overcame a lot of chronic health problems in the past, and I did start later in life. So I had to put in the work. I had to earn it. So I started like everybody else. I was doing basic body weight squats, and even 10 push-ups from the toes was a challenge for me at one time. Things were hard, so I understand what it's like to get started. And my message for you is you kind of got to hang in there in the beginning, because in the beginning it may suck a little bit, and that's the honest to God's truth. You're going to sweat, you're going to be out of breath, you're going to feel a bit weak. Some things like your hands may shake a little bit because your nervous system is in overdrive. And this isn't even high intensity workouts, okay? I mean, I've trained a lot of people, and I've seen even just giving them basic stuff like a few squats, maybe a few lunges, try some scaled push-ups, it pushes their body to a state where the body kind of fights back and says, okay, stop this nonsense right away, because this does not feel good. It doesn't feel good to be uncomfortable. And some people, even though it's not necessarily a crazy conditioning workout, can get nauseous. They actually feel sick because it's a body's protective mechanism to keep you safe. The body is going to resist change. Humans don't like change. We resist it, right? So you kind of have to embrace the suck a little bit and realize first few sessions may not be that pleasant. But if you just stick with it, I promise you, in a week, 2 weeks, it's going to feel completely different. Your body just has to realize that, okay, this fool's not going to stop. He's going to keep doing this, so we better adapt, right? We better get stronger. We better get mentally conditioned so we're able to do this training. Because that's the whole point of training in the first place, is to get your body to adapt. And you won't adapt unless you stress it a little bit and put it into overload. Now, having said that, if you're truly starting, you've got to start at a very basic level, okay, so that you don't push yourself into dangerous territory. So for some people, it just may be getting out and going for a walk 3-4 times a week. If you've got that down, I would highly encourage you to do a little bit of strength training, especially in times of pandemic and everyone's stress level is high right now. I don't actually recommend high intensity circuits right now. I recommend sets and reps with rest in between so you can recover and you don't stress yourself out too much. If you have any kind of underlying health conditions or worry, please get doctor's approval before you start any exercise program. That's just common sense. Pace yourself. Stick with it, and I promise you'll get through that suck, and you're going to get to a place where you'll actually look forward to it. You're going to look forward to your training. You're going to realize this is my time. It's to truly explore what you're capable of and see what your potential is, and realize it's not going to happen overnight, right? I didn't come into a gym and lift over 400 pounds the first time I trained, right? I had to start at a certain level, and it took a long time to build up to where I am now. And you can have that same experience. So just realize, embrace the suck a little bit, get through it, schedule it, prioritize it, do it, and if you need any help, please reach out. Have a great day, guys.